Last example was switch case that we have written. Switch case we have reached. Next after that, switch case or array? Array was the last example, right? Array, we have made one file. That was the last example. Now come to this file, and in this file we'll get idea on a structure of the array. So if you run this file, it will give you the length. Node space array1. You can see it is giving the length. How many element we have inside the array? That length it's appear. 5 and 4. In the first one we have written 5 values, second one written 4 value. So first we'll write the structure of array. The structure of array. The structure of the array, right, like first will come array, name will come, then after that index will come, then after that element will come. Element. For example below, user is the array. Inside that on 0 position, you will get an element called Ganesh. Element called Ganesh. Second, third, fourth and fifth. One will be called Mahesh. Two will be called Alex. 3 will be called Ajit. 4th will be called Raj. So Ganesh, Mahesh, Alex, Ajit and Raj. Okay, Ganesh, Mahesh, Alex, Ajit and Raj. Next, if you want to print the Alex, how to print? Okay, so this is the structure of your array. Now look below, console.log user of 2. User of 2. What it will print? User of 2 is going to print call Alex. User of 2 is going to print call Alex. Now let us check user of 4 what is going to print. User of 4 will be called Raj. We'll check this and we'll see really these values are coming. We can print like this, node space file name array1 5 4 Alex and Raj. 5 4 Alex and Raj. So next, write the next question. How to print first and last element of an array. How to print the first and last element of an array. So we'll come down below and we'll write here call console.log user of 0 fixed always. It will give you the user of 0 is a fix. It will give the first element of array. Come next, console.log user.length -1. User.length -1. What it will be? So what is the total user? Total user is 5. So here user.length means 5 minus 1. User.length 5 minus 1 becomes how many? 4. So it is going to print here total as a 4. User of 4. User of 4 will give you the last element. So this becomes a dynamic. This you are written called a static. A static way, not a static way, you can write called hard code. Hard code to get last element of array. Hard code to get the last element of array. This will be called a soft code to get last element of an array. That is going to give the last element. This one. I will run. I'll show you both. Really, it is giving the last element or not. See, Ganesh and Raj. Ganesh is first element. Raj is last element. Please try you also in your system. Everyone should try. Able to write? Is it running? We have to move to the next. How to print all the element of array using loop. How to print all element of array using for loop. How to print all element of array using for loop. So for that, you will write a for let I equal to 0, I less than user dot length I plus plus. Before that, we used to do I less than equal to 10, 15, 20. Now that 10, 15, 20 you cannot write. You have to write array dot length. How many elements we have inside the array? Dot length we need to write. Console.log. Console.log. We can write here call user of I. User of I. Save now. Check once. Is that printing all the elements? At least last for loop you could write. All the value will get printed. I should write a separator here. Console.log. Something like this. Ganesh, Mahesh, Alex, Ajit, Raj. All values are getting printed. Let's try. Hello. Hello. Yes. I'm asking which course we are doing. We have handling the government in that. Of course, we look at the PNM, uses, so and what's the name? Is running, I think 5 a.m. Okay. Then new Bible is there starting from the bottom line. Send hi, send me hi message. Send number. Send number. Okay, so page is running or not running? You try for loop. Your all the data should get list. Next, we'll go to the another file. Array2.js file. You can check your chat message once. Okay, next file you create array2.js. Next file we need to create array2.js. Next here, it should not go under the node modules. Array2.js file should not go under the node modules. Let's take an array of some city name. Pune, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, add 2, 4, 6, 7. Create element. Come inside. Write a for loop. Let I equal to 0 I less than city dot length I plus. Console.log city of I. So it is going to print all the elements of city array. It's going to print all the elements of city array. Let us see how it is. Console.log array 2 Pune, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Patna, Bangalore, etc. All the values are let's modify little inside this. Put a comma. Before that, print the I. Again, put the comma. Then right here, arrow mark. So it will print you. It will print you the position also. Right? Printing 0 Pune, 1 Delhi, 2 Mumbai, 3 Chennai, 4 Patna, 5 Bangalore, 6 Delhi. All the value will print from top to bottom, position wise. Now try printing using the while loop. Console.log using while loop. Console.log using while loop. Come down. Let I equal to 0 while I less than cp dot length, then console.log, same thing. Do I plus plus and checkpoints. Using while loop also, it will print the length of array. Okay, so we can run again. CLS array2. Using while loop is also printing. Using for loop also printing. Now try to see through the do while. Using do while example. Come down. Right below, let j equal to 0. Do same thing, copy and paste. Print the j here. City of j plus. While j less than city dot length. Copy your writing. Check now. Do while part. Using do while also work. While loop also work. For loop also work. After that, we have to go with the map function. In JavaScript, we have a map function. Map function is also called as a listing function. Using that, we can display the content. Okay, working, no error. Now come down, right below, console.log using map function. Using map function. What is the syntax of map function? How it works? Right here. We have to write. I'll keep a comment here first to guide you. Map function, how it works. Array name dot map. Array name dot map. We have to write array name dot map. After that, parameter 1, parameter 2. So first parameter will hold the value and second parameter will hold the position. Value and position. I'll take that array and paste below in the commented block just to guide you. See, this is the array now. I have added in commented section so that it should not throw the error. Okay, it prints like this. Now suppose the first element is Pune. So when the map function will start from the array, from the city, Pune will go to the value and position of Pune will go to the this one. Index will go to the Pune. Okay. Also we can write here city name and their index. This will be clear. So from city array, first element will go to the city name, that is called Pune, and position of Pune will go to the index. In the second loop, Mumbai will go to the city name and their position will go to the index. Like 0 will go to the index first time, second time 1 will go to the index. The third loop, Mumbai will go to the city name. Third loop, Mumbai will go to the city name and value of Mumbai will come to the index. Fourth loop, Chennai will go to the city name and their position will come to the index. Below now, you can write here for a statement. Will be anything. So we can write call city dot map city dot map city name comma index. This is a small syntax that we need to remember. and this remains same always everywhere. It is not going to change every time. Once we wrote the syntax, that syntax will be always same. Syntax will be always same. Okay, we'll go inside console.log city name and check once how it is printing. In this, no need to add the increment, decrement, condition, initialization. All will be taken care by map function. It's something like this. Node space array2. You see in the last using map. It's here using map. It's getting printed. Okay, printed. Come down. Now write another way, another function for each. We have one more called for each. Also similar. Using for each. City dot city dot for each. City name, comma index, city dot for each, city name, comma index, console.log city name, printing for everyone. For each. See, for each is also working in the last. See, this what you are writing is just a basic syntax. How to play with array. What we have written, it is not everything. It is just a syntax how to play with the array. We'll go for the next file. That will be called as a multi-dimensional array. Array of object you can say. Can you please share the Yes, I joined. Array 1, array 2 both. I sent you in the chat. You can download that. Then next file will create array 3. Everyone is not writing. Next file, it's called array of object. So first we'll understand what is object. Then we'll come to array of object. Let user equal to user details right here, or maybe user details is okay. User details. Inside this user details array, object not array, you will use the property and value. The first will be property, second will be value. How we can differentiate it? Call full name becomes a property, don't give a space. Mahesh becomes the value. Okay. Next, is become the property is become the property 30 become the value. Education is a property 𝕝𝖆𝖆 storage value. C is the property Bangalore is the value. EXP is the property five years become the value. Write it once. Okay, so rotate. Now come down. Console.log user details. User details console.log user details dot full name. Same way, you have to print all because user details is holding total 5 properties with the respective value. So user details dot full name you call. Same way, print all their values. Full name, age, edu, city, exp. Right? So these all are the properties what we have. User, you can see here. When we put the mouse here, when we put the mouse on full name, it is showing as a property. And so full name become as a property, Mahesh become as a value. Age become property, 30 become the value, edu is the property, MCA is the value, city is the property, Bangalore is the value, exp is the property, 5 years is the value. Correct? Let us check now whether it is printing or not. CLS, node space, array 3, Mahesh, 30, MCA, Bangalore, and then 5 years. Check now, printing all the details. Mahesh, age, MCA, Bangalore, 5 years. So whichever the value we kept here, all is able to print in the bottom section. Come down below, we have to create the array of object. Write a console array of object. Array of object. Come down below, create a user list array, create a user list array. Under the user list array, come down, use a curly bracket. So user list is nothing but array. See, what I wrote is I created an array here. Inside the array, we want to keep multiple user details, not one user details. Multiple user we want to keep the details of multiple users. So how to keep that? Right. So in that case, we have to create an array, and inside the array, we require to keep the details of multiple users. We require to keep the details of multiple users. So then question is how we can keep the multiple user details. So we can go in this way. Curly bracket open close. Write the first property called full name. Write the value for that. Rajesh. Next, age. Colon 30 years. Next, EDU MCA. Rajesh 30 years MCA. So this is one user. So this way we have to keep multiple user details. Comma in the last. Test. Then write here call Mahesh, Madhu, Sumit. $30 years, 33 years, 5 years, 33 years, MCA, BCA, repeated, MTech. Something like this. Create your array, no comma in the last. You should not add any extra comma in the last. Okay, so hope your array is ready. Come down, print the length of array. Console.log. Length of array is nothing but user list dot length. User list dot length. If the length array 3. You can see in the last what is the length. The array of object below it printing as a 4. What that 4 represent? That 4 represent how many times curly bracket is open and closed. How many times the curly bracket is open and closed. So total 4 times curly bracket is open and closed, so that it is finding the number of times the curly bracket is open and closed and giving the length in the bottom. Come down below. Now user list.map. User list.map from user list one by one. From user list one by one. It will pass individual from user list one by one. It will pass individual user information to the first parameter, that is called user. Next will be called as a index. User and index. Now come down, print the user first, see what is coming inside. Print the user first and do the console.log, something like this. It will print the details of individual users. Ready? Save now. ls, enter, then save. It will print you the individual user details. 4 are there. You can see 4 array you have here, 4 objects, and each loop what happened from user list. From user list, one by one, it will transfer to user variable. When I move my mouse on user variable, you can see what is showing. It is showing full name, age, and edu. Under the user variable, it will be full name, age, and edu. Right? Under the user variable, full name, age, and edu will come. So from user list, individual user will get transfer under the user. From user list, individual user will get transfer under the user. Correct? And after that, it is printing the complete details of user. That look like this. Our requirement is not to print in array format. Our requirement is to print the name, age, and edu, not everything. So you have to write user dot property name, user dot name, comma, user dot age, comma, user dot edu. Okay, user dot edu. Save now. Hope you are running. See now, it should print everything. User dot name or full name? Yes, user dot full name. User dot full name. Should not be only name, it should be as a full name. Save now. Clear it. Run again. It is printing. The name, age, education, name, age, education of all the users. Working for everyone. Now this data has to come to the browser. this data has to come to the browser. It is printing only in console. That console we got some syntax. Syntax idea we got. Now we need to make this data to print in the browser. Only for 4 people it's working. Working for everyone. Okay. Don't miss the tomorrow class. Okay. Tomorrow login. Next, you are going to understand how the JavaScript will communicate with HTML and how HTML will send the data to JavaScript. Okay, so that part we'll see tomorrow. We will be entering under the data binding. How to communicate JavaScript to HTML and HTML to JavaScript, the data binding part. Right, so see you tomorrow. Okay.
Recording stopped.